want to support the platform just in case anything like this happens again, you can do it by way of PayPal, Patreon, Cash App, and also by the Anchor. And you can also further support the platform by way of going to the Teespring store or the shoe store that is located in the comment section below.
The reason why y'all want women with low body counts is because 90% of y'all don't know how to have sex. You guys suck in bed. And the women who have experience and who have a quote unquote high body count, we know this. And y'all avoid that because y'all don't want to be embarrassed. Because we know.
So the reason I got this video up here is just to showcase the fact of the things that I've been stating about modern women. You literally have, this is a 2-for-1 special, right? So you have this woman here that decides that she wants to speak on black men, right, by the terminology that she used in order to define the men that she's talking about in general. And then on top of that, she stated that, hey, the reason why you guys want these types of women is because you guys are terrible when it comes to sex. And because we have a high body count, we know this, and you guys just don't want to be embarrassed. And then last but not least, she was like, oh, and the reason that y'all want women, and I'm using the nicest terminology possible, right? Then she wanted to list that the reason why guys want women with a low body count is due to the fact that they won't be so embarrassed at the lack of experience that they have. So she's trying to state that women who have a high body count is pretty much like Mount Everest, and only certain types of men can really, survive and strive and really conquer Mount Everest. And every other woman out there is just a normal road. Anybody can walk it, anybody can jog across it, anybody can run it. That's basically what she's stating. She's saying because she, in a sense, has so many ties to all of the guys that she's been with. She's, in a sense, in a better spot than a lot of the other women in comparison. And I'm like, aren't you supposed to be uplifting other women? Regardless of whatever their body count is, you're supposed to be speaking for women in general. But no, you decided that you wanted to both go at the women of a low body count status, and you wanted to go at men in general because you just feel that men want women with a low body count because they're insecure, because they can't handle a woman like her, because they would get embarrassed and all these other types of things. Just say that the men that you specifically want don't want you because you have a high body count, and they respect a woman who, in a sense, is way more conservative and has a low body count and is not just out here sleeping with any and every single guy just because they have the option to and they can. Men respect women who are reserved, right? But when you go on social media, a lot of women like her, they'll look at all of the other women like IG models or Kim Kardashian or any of these celebrity women, like, oh, look at all these likes they sitting up there getting. It's a difference between guys liking an image of a woman and, in a sense, fawning over her or whatever it is, versus them wanting to actually settle down and marry that exact same woman. It's two different things. And this is what a lot of women get confused. Just because a guy likes an image of a woman doesn't mean that image of the woman is the one that he wants to settle down with, have kids and a family, a white picket fence. Doesn't mean that that's the woman that he wants to marry. And the more that women actually understand that and notice that there's a difference, I feel like things should get cleared up a lot quicker. But as I stated before, the whole notion that she's bringing up that men don't want a woman with a high body count because they're insecure and because they just couldn't handle her, that's completely stupid. Because if that's the case, then in the reverse, it should be the same exact way with women. Women shouldn't want a guy with a high body count because they're insecure, they're inexperienced, they wouldn't be able to actually handle that guy. But as we can clearly see, women go for guys with a high body count. But it's whatever. To each is their own, I guess. To each is their own.